I have some new, well, not really that new things to show, but at least some things to show. Now I have analog and digital clock, and I have started with the actual implementation of the menu scrolling system, so now the code is actually correct, not just demo stuff. So now it changes. So this analog clock is actually running its minutes hand, so it isn't really doing that fast. But then it's scrolling and using the frame buffer as a scrolling thing, so it scrolls nicely with active content on the menu. The square pattern that it's changing into is just a dummy. It will be something else instead, but this is as it looks now. Yeah, so that is working. And the current consumed during this, you can see here, this is the average current. It's been running for 3 minutes, so it's about 160 microamps. Not really terribly much, and this is at 3 volts. I can ramp this down. Let's ramp it down to 2 volts or so. Everything should still be running okay. You can see here, still the display is doing as it should. You can see some flickering. It is visible also when you look at it. This happens when you go below or around 2 volts. It starts to do this. Yeah. And the current consumption now is, let's see here if we can reset the averaging. Yeah. So let's give this a few seconds to average out. You can see that it is much lower. It's probably around maybe 120 microamps, so it's a bit lower. This is then at 2 volts. We can go further down in voltage. Let's go down to 1.3 won't work. Let's go down to 1.8 volts. You can still see it's working. Okay, so let's go down further. This is 1.7, so let's go down to 1.6 volts. The flickering is worse, but it's still doing as it should. Let's go down to 1.5. Yeah, still you see it's losing some pixels. Yeah, you can see, yeah, it's lost some pixels here also. You can see a line where it lost. Okay, so it's not working. Oh, it's kinda working. Not be acceptable, but hasn't failed at least. 1.4 volts and it's dead. And I would believe that that is actually the microcontroller that dies, not the screen. So let's see when it starts. It kicks 1.5 volts and it has started. It's looking terrible, but no, there is still content on there. Okay, so let's go back then to the actual voltage, 3 volts. Yep. And of course, it's not totally accurate this voltage readout here, but it's probably good enough. But at 3 volts, there is no problem at all. As there should not be any problems. Yeah. And when the display is changing, you can see the scrolling thing, then it's updating at 10 Hz and going into idle between. And when the screen is stationary as here and here, then it is updating only at 1 Hz and it's going to sleep between the updates. So this is to save power and stuff. Yeah. That's pretty much it.